I didn't get it down in that much time. So do you understand why I say that? Daryl will be hearing it. Or who's going to hear it first?
Sure.
Oh, you'll hear it as soon as you put the headphones on.
Bippity boppity boo. I'm drunk. Are you?
Look at you.
I don't like it.
Oh, I can pitch it. We can shift it.
It's impossible to understand. And it's fucking with my head.
You won't want to fuck with the head.
No.
Let's go.
I didn't say that.
Oh, now
That's better. I can actually, this doesn't fuck with my head.
Cue intro.
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
Wow.
That was the original plan, was to do that.
That was really weird. That first one messed with my head. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I can do it. I've got 16 different presets we can play with.
Ugh.
So should we talk about what we're going to do and then so you can cut and all that good shit?
I mean, were we going to go with that idea, or did we want to just keep doing how we've been for... I don't care. It's middle of the week. Fuck it.
Yeah, this is not a Sunday that we're recording on.
Yeah.
Completely abnormal.
Oh, we haven't told Jim about that idea yet.
Did you already hit the button or something?
Oh, a while ago, yeah.
I mean, come on. We're talking to the mic.
I was going to
He's already recording.
I was going to use the sound effect as the actual intro for this. Now I'm thinking probably shouldn't do that.
That was weird.
I know, but it was fun.
So what was your plan?
Well, we got to talk about the beers we're going to have before we ever do it. So our
The
listeners
idea was
know.
we were going to do a midweek promo. Like a little 2 or 3 minute promo.
What's coming up
just drop
Sunday?
Middle of the week.
Oh, like a preview.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Requires more structure. is the
But
only
yes, that
problem.
requires planning and foresight.
all
Not
it has
just,
to
hey,
plan
guys,
is-
want to record on a Tuesday?
All that's the plan is what we're drinking.
Yeah.
And we just talk about what we're going to drink.
Okay.
And then we start drinking.
Okay. I like that. That sounds good to me.
So we should talk about what we're going to have.
Before we start drinking. Never mind. He cracks it open. Fuck that.
So coming up, we have some delicious odd side beers.
Some rye hipsters.
That's right. The two different kinds of rye hipsters.
We've had one already, right?
I know we have. I don't know that we have on the podcast
Not on
necessarily.
podcast,
Yeah. We have had one of these. I think it was was it the cinnamon roll?
I don't think it was cinnamon.
We haven't
I
had
think
the
it was
cinnamon
chocolate.
roll.
I think it was chocolate we had.
But we have cinnamon roll and we have double oaked rye hipster brunch stout. And for those not familiar with hipster brunch stout, it's an odd side stout, and it has a little piece of bacon who's dressed as a hipster on the front. They're all good so far that I've experienced, so I guess we'll find out.
Costume for you for next year. Just goes bacon and you can be a rye hipster.
Oh my God, the amount of people that would get that niche would be fantastic.
Yeah, we missed you on the Halloween
Really
party.
do. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, so I was mad about that.
Chocolate eclair is what we had.
I'm bad with dates, so I tell Kaylin, I'm like, hey, the Halloween party is the 25th, because she remembers things. And Saturday, we were at my nephew's birthday party, and I was like, oh, I think the brewery party's tonight. And I go and I check my phone, I'm like, it was yesterday. Fuck. I was so disappointed, because I made plans to come. That's why I told the boss when it was. I think she forgot on purpose.
Probably.
I mean, it's possible.
I don't think that she likes me.
Get married, they say. It's fun.
We forgot.
they? I don't think anyone's ever said that.
The blower unit's on. There's some background noise today, but that's okay. I guess so.
Oh, I can turn the blower off.
Yeah, it's like
All right,
75 degrees
Get out
out.
from under the desk.
Wow. That's gonna be that kind of episode.
I don't want that can to drip. Nope, it's going to do it anyway. Don't drip on the table. That's rude.
All right. Blowing's done. I mean, I'm done, so.
And that's all that's important.
Exactly.
So the double oaked rye hipster brunch stout.
Smells fantastic.
Rye Hipster
Smells
Buns.
really good.
Imperial Stout with maple syrup, coffee, and bacon, aged in rye whiskey barrels, and then aged again on medium toasted oak spirals.
No.
Luscious smoky maple and rich roasted chocolate coffee flavors give way to a hint of smooth vanilla and a giant oak finish.
No, anytime there's any meat in my beer, I always worry about it.
Yeah, bacon is not meant for beer.
No, I
Like
did a
the pig porter.
Hate it.
Come on.
I think we've said
We have
many
talked
times
about it
before how
before.
much we hate it.
I must have described the meat shot then that we did at a cookout once.
Like, did you drink meat?
Yes, it was a small piece of seasoned grilled flank steak with a banana pepper and a shot of Bacardi 151.
Did you gargle the meat?
No, I did not. I put it in my mouth and swallowed.
The way it should be done. Very good.
This is good, but I feel like
The coffee seems
falls-
to ruin the rest of it for me.
it falls really
Not-
flat on the end of my
yeah.
palate. Like all the flavors up front, and it disappears quick.
Yeah, like you can taste a little bit of the sweetness from the maple syrup, but there's,
It's good, but it's not the wow factor at all. It's just good. There's nothing wrong with it.
no,
I don't get any maple.
I get
it's
some sweetness.
just a smidge, but yeah.
I don't really get any coffee either.
Well, I get the coffee, very dominant.
It's chocolate.
Definitely tastes chocolate.
It's kind of a boring stout. Not gonna lie.
I suppose maybe it's dark chocolate I'm tasting, not coffee. That could be.
I think bacon just makes things
That leaves it to be desired.
less good.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Beer, that is.
In beer, okay. just checking.
Yeah, it makes other things good. Like it makes eggs delicious.
This is true.
It makes a side of bacon even better when you have bacon to go with it.
Burrito
Makes
or breakfast
jalapenos
sandwich.
better
Yeah.
Makes everything better except beer, apparently.
and vodka. It sucks on vodka.
Oh, bacon
I don't know if I've
vodka.
had it in vodka. I've had it in bourbon though. A friend of mine made a maple bacon bourbon. That was really good. Unfortunately, his apartment caught fire and it broke the carboy.
Big sad.
Yeah, and I was the one. I think it was me that got to throw that one in the dumpster. I felt so bad.
Yeah,
Oh, it hurt.
made like a bacon bourbon sauce before, like a glaze for chicken, or yeah, we roasted like 3 whole chickens, and one of them was bacon bourbon.
Nice.
I don't remember what the other 2 were.
You know what
Unimportant.
gets me though? This is a double oaked rye hipster, so it should have like a lot of tannins, oak
Yeah.
taste. I don't taste the oak.
The
Let's say
last
spirals.
the last sentence
But, yeah.
is a giant oak finish, and I would agree with you that they
I don't taste
I
the
get
oak.
none of that.
they did
yeah.
not deliver on the giant oak finish.
Well, that's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this other mic off. I forgot that we don't have a guest today.
I try to get guests. They all denied.
I invited a buddy having a bad day, but I told him I had to talk to everybody else first, make sure they were cool with it. And then he says, "No, I don't want to drink these problems away."
I don't like
get it.
other people, so I
get it.
didn't talk to anyone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to my friend on 8 Mile, told her $20 to come up here for the podcast, and she still didn't make it.
Gas is expensive. $20 barely gets you back and forth 8 mile.
Damn.
That's about what it cost me to go to Detroit. So $20
We
to
got
go
one
to
guy I
Detroit
could
and
call
back.
for
No,
the next one.
let's not do that. That sounds
Yeah, but I'm a really good client.
I
figured.
I suppose.
Called
Yeah.
regular. It's improving and maintaining a business relationship.
Yes,
That is
professional relationship. Yeah, this beer is a little
disappointing.
I don't dislike it. You
I
know,
agree.
there's nothing wrong with it per se, but
I would
it's-
not order a second though if I ordered it somewhere.
It's a little one-dimensional. And
Yeah, but if it was just a stout, it would be fine. If they didn't say, the oak and
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
all the other stuff in it.
I'm kind of surprised how little bourbon comes through, and how was it both
The
bourbon?
oak, no, I think it's just oak.
Yeah.
Yeah, double oaked. Yeah,
I mean, if you swish it around a bit and aerate it, you can pull a little bit out at the very end of it. But even then, it's
Again, here we go, swishing beer.
yeah. See, yeah. No one does that.
You want to gargle and swallow it too?
No one does that. Please stop. I just really want it to end.
I only did it because he was egging me on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I normally, normally,
Not
I
that
don't
he
go
has
that-
experience in it, but
Normally, I'm choking long before I get that far into it. I'm not going to say that out loud again. Shit.
You just when you give the slow pitch, I just feel like it's beneath me to try and
we
knock
wanna-
that one out of the park.
I should ask, do we want to do this as just a random bonus drop episode for everybody, or do we want to make them wait till a Sunday for it?
whatever. It is Wednesday, so it's kind of abnormal. So do
That's
whatever.
what I say. We could do just
whatever.
a random drop of this.
It's not Wednesday.
Tuesday.
You're right.
I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, is it?
The twins are going to be upset, though, because I told them this Sunday we're recording.
Well, they're going to be let down.
Well,
They're going to show up here with breakfast for us
let's just send him a selfie then. Like, where the hell are you guys? See if I
while
can
we're
do
on the
it.
air.
Yeah, I will. I straight up. Oh, if I can make it work.
All right, selfie time.
They're going to think it's an old picture, that it's from a different day.
Probably.
Oh, wow. It
possible.
took a while to send. Sorry. I was going through a tunnel.
Yeah, so for us to do it on a Tuesday, though, never happened.
No.
A little abnormal.
Well, it worked out.
We literally joked about this in a text, and we all called each other's bluff.
I had nothing going on.
I think the agreement, or the whole reason we said to this was none of us had eaten yet today.
Well, that and one of us said, "Oh, I'm working today," but I spent 3 hours with Carol.
2 hours. Well,
And no invite? What the hell, bro?
she texted me and said she wanted eggs. And I said, yeah, I have eggs. And she's like, oh, we're going to that newer coffee shop around the corner there. And I'm like, oh, I haven't been there yet. I could use a coffee. So I went up there and we sat there and drank our coffee. And she had a quiche and Becky had her coffee. And then I look at my phone. I'm like, oh, it's 1:30. I only came here at 11:30. So I sat there for like 2 hours. I'm like, oh, I guess got to go back home and go to work.
I don't think they left until about 3 or 3:30.
Oh, wow.
By the time they left.
Did he here?
Who's calling?
Oh no, left the coffee shop.
Oh, okay.
Call. Should we make him answer it on air?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that one.
But yeah, it was nice. I hadn't checked that place out yet, but it's nice. I like it. They have like sandwiches and different offerings too. They got ice cream. Like
Were the sandwiches good?
I didn't have one. I just had coffee. But they looked like pretty decent sandwiches. The quiche that she got looked really good.
Where's this place at now?
It's right next to Weeks.
Oh,
And it's
Nice.
They have like
take
it's
over
a-
the karate studio or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a charity thing too. They have like their proceeds go to a charity. I can't remember specifically which one.
Nice.
But yeah, seemed nice.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Cool.
Yeah, they had their coffee was good too. I liked it. I brought in my Yeti and they filled it up for me. So
Nice.
yeah, I'll do that again. I just went up there to drop off eggs, but turned into a 2-hour coffee break.
Oh, well, in the meantime, I think
Union
we should
break.
reel this back in because, well, I'm out of beer.
Well, there's more beer in the can,
Oh, okay. I'm in.
and certainly not a dump can. That's for sure.
No, definitely not. Very
You got the last.
Okay.
Now we're out of beer. What's the next one?
Surprise!
Oh.
It's more hipster. Yep.
Was it a different kind of hipster, though?
There's a second
Like
can.
like an Uber hipster? Or how
I'm not really looking forward to the cinnamon. Cinnamon and beer for some reason
I
just
remember we
doesn't do it
talked
for me.
about that. Some are decent, though. Most are shit. Agreed.
I don't know.
But some are decent.
I'm kind of excited about this.
Oh, by the way, we're on LinkedIn now, too.
Oh, good. Just
I
in
found
case
another
someone wants to
option, yeah.
hire us.
Yeah.
Oh, these are. I forgot to mention that these are 2021 hipsters. So these are 3-year-old hipsters. They're cans.
Actually, I wrote it on the bottom, didn't I?
They're stamped.
21.
Yeah, it's stamped right
Well, I
next to
wrote
where
it
you
on the
wrote
bottom
21.
too.
No, I was looking at some of our posting stuff, and I saw the option for it, and it's like, you know, what the hell? So I had to make an entry because it's hosted on mine, so I had to make an entry as a podcast host, which I've been doing since 2019 anyways. I might as well. So now every episode from here forward will be posted on there too.
Nice.
So hire us for your next corporate event, and
We'll do hot wing challenge,
we will.
Oh, we can totally do that, yeah. Dude, we should do that.
and Johnny will eat all of them too.
The fuck I will. Wait, how much am I getting paid?
Wow.
Money talks.
It says this can has a lot of smell.
$20.
Nah, it's got to be more than that. If I'm eating all of the wings, it's got to be
Well, that is 8 mile prices.
20 per wing. I'm in.
You're off like
I'd
what,
do that. I'd do
26
20
miles.
bucks a
So
How come
that
you
way
get
price
40?
goes up.
maybe
How come
40
you
bucks?
get paid
What
to
do you
eat the wings and we just had to eat them?
Because we're gods.
You wanted to.
There we go.
I don't want to.
Gods don't get paid.
It was a fun opportunity. Everything except the
That was a blast.
the
The one I liked.
yeah, the
The bomb.
The bomb is just not good.
No,
I
it's
liked
not.
it. I couldn't tell you offhand what I liked about it. I just remember that I liked it.
This beer smells cinnamon roll rye hipster. It's got a very
It's got a very vanilla nose.
like craft store smell to it.
Yes.
It smells of cinnamon and Christmas.
Like what happens when you walk into Michael's.
Yes, kind of.
I smell like a vanilla kind of creamy nose to it.
A little bit. Let's see. What's the description like? It's probably similar to the last one. Imperial Stout brewed with rye malt and aged in rye whiskey barrels with maple syrup, coffee, bacon, and natural flavors. What is brunch without a warm cinnamon roll on the side?
No,
12% ABV.
I like this. 12%.
it's not bad, but it's still cinnamon forward.
It is. A little warm, I
Cinnamon
don't think it would
strong.
be good, but cold, I think this is fantastic.
I actually feel like the opposite. That I feel like the cinnamon comes through is a little bit like more astringent when it's cold. The aftertaste is really good.
After you pass the cinnamon.
Yeah,
Yes.
the cinnamon comes through like strong, but it's a little almost acrid in a way up front.
But it doesn't taste like a sweet cinnamon. It tastes like the cinnamon if you don't add sugar and you taste it. Like that bitter cinnamon to it.
It does have kind of a bitterness. It's almost like the tannins I was expecting from the last one.
That wasn't there, yes.
The aftertaste is really good though. After you get past that kind of little bit of like tanniny, like then the
The
cinnamon is
bitterness
mellow,
of it, yeah.
and it's chocolatey and kind of smooth. I really like the aftertaste, but like the upfront taste is a 1 out of 10, and the aftertaste is like an 8 out of 10, and I'm very conflicted. I don't know. I don't think that I don't think the age really changed the cinnamon very much. Or maybe it did. I don't know how cinnamon really
Could have been a lot
ages.
stronger then, maybe.
Maybe, or
normally it
maybe it was
mellows out.
sweeter. Like you were saying, maybe it was sweeter.
Yeah, but normally with cinnamon, it'll mellow out into the beer. And it
Mm.
still stands out quite a bit.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have like the cinnamon kind of like sharpness that person that just walked by was smoking a glass pipe.
Yeah.
Like she was,
So you noticed the glass pipe. I noticed she was blonde with a hat.
yeah, I noticed her doing drugs.
I'm distracted by something. I'm very not any squirrel.
He
moment
missed her
right now.
completely.
Yeah.
That was very entertaining. I'm glad I got to see that.
I'm disappointed. Or you're making it all up to fuck with me because I'm.
Why would
totally
I
not
why would
paying
I
attention
why
right
would I
now.
make that up?
Yeah, why would we fuck with you?
Yeah, that doesn't seem
That's
like
just
that.
stupid.
If I was gonna make something up, it'd be way better. Like, oh my god, there's Elvis. Oh no, he's gone.
Dude died in 1977. Come on.
He's still alive. What are you talking about?
I still look.
Yeah, see. Did you see Elvis?
No.
Ah, see, you must have just missed him. Then he was
Oh damn.
Squirrel.
riding a tandem bike by himself. I know, weird, right?
That was a unicycle, by the way.
He was in the back,
Ah.
though, right?
I have
Those
had
are
to.
two completely different things.
Well, when you're making things up, they can be whatever you want. Maybe
Oh, man.
it's the rye hipster. That last one was 12.7%, so that one was
Oh
even
shit.
stronger.
Okay.
Well, we are recording in the evening,
Yeah,
and I did start drinking at 9, so
PM.
a.m. It's not even 9 p.m. now.
Well, 9 p.m. yesterday.
Oh, that could have happened, yes.
What time did I get home? I got home about 1 o'clock, I think.
No, I was working.
And
all
then
day.
I had 2 more beers.
I didn't have any beer today because I was working.
You know, I woke up and realized I'm physically and emotionally just drained. Start drinking. What the fuck?
That seems like
It helped.
It's
I think.
it's both life's solution and the problem.
It's fixed it so far, I think.
Oh, good.
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Regret.
Although I was supposed to be on a date tonight with my wife. And then I messaged you guys like, hey, we doing a podcast?
Oh, now she's going to be pissed at us going forward. Shit.
I didn't do this.
I don't want to participate to the contribution.
I did. I was trying to hide. Just one of those days.
What's next?
When
you
you
don't
don't want to
wanna
wake
wake
up.
I know
Everything
this is-
sucks.
yeah.
Everybody's fucked.
I was trying to remember the lyric.
Don't really know why,
No
but
more?
you want to justify. I don't think we'll get copyright struck.
I hope not.
We're way
I
too.
hope not.
One, it's not 30 seconds, and
The
two, Daryl and I
timing's
sound
off.
nothing like Limp Bizkit.
Not at all.
Shout out Fred Durst.
God, I love this more and more with every sip.
Good. I'm glad.
It's okay.
fantastic.
It's got great back end taste, but the front end, the cinnamon.
It
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of.
after a little bit, I think the cinnamon kind of burns off for me, and then it's just good. From there, I like it a lot.
It was a little better warmed up. The cinnamon was a little less acrid. So I guess let it sit there for 20 minutes and let it warm up.
Let's see what happens.
Or
Yeah.
just drink it and not wait. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I actually did enjoy that last gulp.
I like it a lot.
So ask the hobbyist to not drink beer and wait.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, patience is part of the hobby.
It tasted different, didn't it?
I almost spit it out.
That was
I'm not good at slurping and swallowing.
Darrow was mimicking
God.
Johnny there.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
It's only the first one.
I know.
These are good.
I like them.
I'm not mad about this.
I mean, the right hipsters are good beers. Nothing wrong with them at all.
I think the only variants I've ever had was just like the barrel aged variant. I think everything else was just regular hipsters until I've had these.
I'm pretty sure we've tried the chocolate though with Jeff.
That we had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a chocolate eclair one I looked up.
Yeah, that one was really good.
That was
Yeah, that was fun.
the one
That's-
cinnamon one he had though was weird. I did not much like that one.
No,
I still killed it because I'm not gonna let beer go to waste. But
Yeah. that was
oh, and there was so you were very adamant you wanted me to tell the story next time we record. So do you guys remember the woodchuck pumpkin cider that I brought like 3 episodes and we never got into?
It's because woodchuck is garbage.
Well, the woodchuck pumpkin's good. However,
Oh, I don't know.
and hold on to the table. I mean, you're sitting. I cracked it open to have a sip, and I was just I had a hell of a day. I wanted a nice cold something I liked, so I sat down. I cracked it open. I took a sip, and I almost spit it out. I dumped a beer.
Good for
Well, it
you.
was a cider, but I dumped an alcoholic beverage.
You're growing.
I
You're
was
learning.
so
did you have
disappointed.
an epiphany at all or not?
No,
Like,
just
how much
just
wood
the-
could a woodchuck chuck wood?
a woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Very good.
Good for
I'm
the
so
woodchuck.
proud of you.
I'm proud of the woodchuck.
I'm good at handling wood. What can I say?
Yeah, we've seen.
I've seen your OnlyFans.
Not a single post on my OnlyFans, thank you.
Well, except for the ones where you're advertising Daryl's Dildos from Daryl'sDildos.com.
Dude, you do that. I'll start advertising it on there.
He puts them through rigorous use.
Testing, quality control.
I don't want to spoil anything, but let's just say there is a sawzall involved.
This backfired a little bit. I didn't mean I'm going to use the product. I meant I'm going to
Oh.
advertise the product.
Oh,
You gotta test it first.
I guess.
Fuck, I do.
If we're promoting.
Yeah, we don't promote any products. We wouldn't use ourselves, Johnny. It's just that
Then
you're
we're not
doing
gonna
it.
sell
Wait,
any.
I'm sorry. Daryl'sDildos.com. Tried, tested, and true.
You know, I love that right now, as all of these are posting and airing, the site doesn't actually exist. But in
No, it
like
doesn't.
5 to 10
Actually-
years, it'll be the #1 sex toy website worldwide.
We can only hope.
The site exists. There's just no
Yes.
site up.
Yeah.
Content, baby, content. We'll see. We'll see.
Let's see what we got next. Because I feel we're going off topic so fast here tonight.
I mean, it's still early.
Oh, yeah.
Give us time.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to get other beer? Because there's.
We got chocolate next.
Didn't we just do that one?
No, that was cinnamon.
Yeah, these
Do
are.
we have
these
more
are the
than
same.
2?
Yes,
There's,
we have chocolate.
no, we have 4 cinnamon. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, we do have chocolate eclair.
Oh, a chocolate and a chocolate.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
and
because
I'm the one that's been drinking.
Listen, the fonts were the same, and I assumed. All
You
right,
know
so
what they say when you assume.
You're an ass.
Yeah.
You are what you eat.
There you go. Didn't we start off like episode 2 with that?
I think so.
Yeah, something like that.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
I still can't believe we're over a year in now.
We're here. We just hit 2,200 downloads through our main hosting. And between the 3 or so other hosting sites, we are real close to hitting that 2,500 mark.
Hell yeah, look at us.
And that's without YouTube?
No, that's with YouTube.
Oh.
That's, yeah, well, the total is factoring in all the YouTube stuff.
So keeping with the theme of drinking rye hipster from Onside, chocolate eclair rye hipster
The same piece of bacon hanging in that thing.
Yeah. Well, he's colored now. Like before, he was black and white. Now he has brown and different shades of brown.
See, this has the aftertaste, the same taste of the cinnamon, but without the cinnamon.
Imperial stout brewed
This
with
is
dry
good.
malt,
I would
aged in rye
100% agree
barrels,
with that.
maple. So yeah,
This was
it's all
good.
the same thing. It's the same recipe as the last one.
Without cinnamon. This one's really good. I like this one the best.
It's tough because I did like the cinnamon, but I love cinnamon to begin with. But between this and the cinnamon, it's tough. It's very tough.
I feel like it tastes like the first one, but
First one, not the first, the second.
slightly more chocolate. No, I think it
second
tastes
and
like the first one.
The first?
Exactly like the first one. The double oak. More chocolate, but tastes like the double oak. Because it tastes like the one with cinnamon without cinnamon.
Well,
But without cinnamon, it all tastes the same. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is
I don't know if I'd agree with that.
I think the other two these two taste the same.
This and the last one, I think the difference is just cinnamon.
I think the first
though-
one tasted like flatter with the taste.
Oh yeah,
It was
by
it was
far
flatter. This has
yeah.
slightly more body, but it is still a little
Yeah.
flat. I don't know. This is probably the better of the three.
Yes. I agree.
I think overall I would agree. Yeah, I still like the cinnamon, but again, I like cinnamon.
Little like toasty marshmallowy.
Yeah,
I think the texture almost makes it feel like it's like pillowy, like fluffy
like a
butter.
cream hill almost.
That fluffy.
As a reminder, December 15th, we are going to do a bottle share.
Oh yes, yes.
We got stuff coming from the West Coast. We'll get something posted here shortly.
Excellent, excellent.
Get that moving. So that'll be
Indeed.
good. And then the 14th is the Ugly Sweater Christmas party.
I don't own an ugly sweater though.
You can. They sell them.
I'm broke as fuck, dude. Come on.
You can make one.
You can make one.
I could.
I believe in you.
Does a hoodie qualify as a sweater?
If it's ugly.
I mean, it's full of holes and grease stains and pockets.
Just
ripped
put
off.
Kamala's face on the front of it.
No politics.
wait, I'm sorry.
No
Come on
politics.
now.
No
No
politics.
Yeah.
But that is only in 8 days right now. And
Seven
I will tell you what, 7, whatever. The one thing I cannot stand is my phone has gone off 30 to 40 times a day.
See, everyone keeps saying that. I haven't gotten one call.
I keep messaging stop, 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 and I continue getting them.
You have to get violently, offensively swearing at them, and then they delete
The
you.
text message.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I do.
It's just a lottery, basically.
Nonstop.
I haven't hit anything, but any of the ones that I have gotten over the last 6 months, I have a pretty standard, very violent, angry, very many swear words in their response that I send to them. And every now and then you'll get the ones that are the computer and just the stop and it actually does it. But every now and then you'll get someone that's a real person like, I'm so sorry, I'll remove you from our system immediately.
Then I just found out that all these commercials and targeting ads and straight to your phones on both sides for everything is because we're a swing state.
Yeah.
And that's why we were getting hit so hard. It's ridiculous.
All the mail
I'm
we've had
so
in the last
tired of
3
it.
days has been all political
tired
bullshit.
of it.
See, I'm tired of all the ads on YouTube and shit like that. I get
oh,
those,
yeah.
but yeah, not on my phone.
And
Fortunately.
if you don't know who you're voting for 7 days before the election,
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the
there's
thing
problems.
is, there's a great cross section of people that don't know, that don't do the research, that don't.
but they're so
participate.
far opposite sides. Like,
Yeah,
you're
it's
either
very
one side or
polarized.
the other. It's not a.
I'm
I've
going to
gotta
say
figure
we
this
move
out.
right on from this because I do not want to get into politics on this show.
I was saying broad. I didn't
Yeah,
say either way.
yeah,
Just
that's true, that's
it's
true,
just
yeah.
stupid and it's annoying, and I can't
Yeah.
wait till it's over. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed. I'll cheers and salute to that one. I
right.
think we can all agree with that.
Let's hope they.
It'll be better when
they
it's
change our
over.
distribution laws in Michigan. That would be nice.
I just hope I'm still here after the. Never. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it being done just to get rid of the ads. I'm done with that.
Yes, targeted as ridiculous. Ridiculous.
They should be more.
They could take that money and they could use it towards people that need the help.
The ads should
all
be
of
more
them.
targeting Daryl'sDildos.com.
Yes, that's true.
Support your local business owners today.
We will vote for any candidate who endorses Daryl'sDildos.com.
We're here to help your holes.
Any local purchasers can pick up at what's the address? Let's not
Yeah,
go
we
there.
should, we should actually should run a campaign where proceeds from Daryl'sDildos.com go to filling in holes, and it's a charity for potholes where we fix potholes around the state because
That would be awesome.
our roads are so terrible.
Did you see that?
Could help single moms.
I think this started in Canada. I'm gonna try to reel this back in. I think it started in Canada. It's people started doing it everywhere. But it was that kind of initiative to fill in potholes. The dude just started planting trees in potholes
I saw the guy planting
and like
pot
doing
in
pavers
potholes.
and shit. Oh, that's fun.
You know the
That's
funniest thing about that statement is Johnny saying, "I'm going to reel this back in."
Yeah, I know. It is very rare that it's me that does that.
Well, that's good. At least somebody's doing it.
And even in this episode, we're not even quite at a time yet that I could just say, well, let's wrap it up.
Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
because
know.
like we've already had our 3 flavors of beer. And
This is true. I mean, you brought some. I brought a few.
we did bring more
So
flavors of beer.
I've got at least 3, and they're all 3 foots. What'd you say?
A dog. 2 dogs.
Oh, doggy. Yes. Oh, but there's a guy with the girl. I'm out. Oh, I'm out.
That was funny.
I meant the girl, not the guy or the dogs.
That was
I
funny.
thought you were getting excited about the dog there for a minute.
Nah, no. I'm a redneck, not a hillbilly. Thank you.
You can be both. They are not mutually
Now
exclusive.
that one, I'm out.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Oh, don't
I'm
be.
positive.
She'll probably take her teeth out for you.
I am not that desperate. Oh, she's coming back. Oh, you see the? We're going to hell.
Did we talk about the one that fell in love with you? I think we might have mentioned something about it.
We can't add half the descriptors on this show that we need to, though, to emphasize how bad that was.
This girl
Oh, crap.
in July fell in love with Johnny, and she was
Not my type. I'll put it that way. Everything polar opposite of what I'm into.
and she came in next week looking for you.
Yeah, yeah.
She wanted you.
And so, you know, Mr. Curtis. And you might have heard, I'm pretty sure you've heard this story. So that guy, that asshole, and this asshole, whatever night she was up here asking for me, are both texting me like, hey, your
Come on
girl's here for you. You got to come up. You know, I'll give her your number. And I'm sitting there.
That's very kind of you.
Trying to help him out.
No, no.
Friends help friends.
Yeah,
I would do the
no.
same thing for Johnny.
No, and it's
To
no.
Johnny.
It was wet.
My response to both of them was,
Well, it was a rainy day.
Mr. John is dead. Mr. John does no longer survive.
That's too bad.
No, it was not. John wanted no.
That's too bad John passed. Who are we going to replace on the podcast, Daryl, now that Johnny's dead?
There's no one that can replace Johnny.
Okay. Well, I was thinking like a rolled up piece of carpet or something. Might be.
Ooh, Optimus.
Prime?
Optimus.
Optimus. The new AI robots.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Only $20,000 to $30,000.
I have that right now. Let me write a check. Do you prefer cash? I could go get cash.
I got nothing on that. I kind of want to call you out on it. Can you get $30,000 in cash in singles right here, right now?
The banks are closed.
But yes.
I don't know where I was going with this past that.
I know people. I know people.
Wait, I got it in the safe in the back right now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he only keeps singles. So that way, if you try to rob him, it's very inconvenient.
Yeah, this sucks. Mostly if I'm going to Detroit.
Ooh,
I thought you take 20s for that because it's $20.
I'm cheap.
Ah, yes. But that.
Sorry.
I don't like wasting that much money.
It's not a waste if it
yeah,
goes
we're gonna
heavy
definitely
stuff.
do this one as just a random drop.
If it's beer, I'm all for it. Spend the money. Girls, here's a quarter.
That's terrible. At least tip.
I hope no one listens to this episode.
I don't either. Oh, they're gonna listen. And unfortunately, I'm realizing as I announced in this episode, we're on LinkedIn, and this is gonna be the next post probably that goes on my fucking LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's.
Well, hopefully the next one's better and you can do that one first.
So here's the thing: I could just randomly drop this week before our Sunday episode.
You could.
So that
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, I know.
Sure. I'm in, I guess.
Anyways,
Now,
if we
Jim
want-
and I cannot do whatever we want. We're married.
It's okay. I don't get text back anyways.
Neither do I.
I'm not on LinkedIn.
Oh, so do we want to call this one to a close, move on to something else?
We're gonna
do
have
we
to.
wanna
We're at a
keep going
beer
for a
now.
few minutes?
I need a different beer.
That's a damn shame. Well, all right, maybe I don't know. Tune in next for the next bullshit episode, or
Maybe next
Make-
episode will be better.
Probably not. I don't have high hopes. Well, then again, my
I got
expectations
it.
are always low.
I hopes.
I was hoping you could keep it going because I was gonna.
Yeah,
You're
no.
gonna stop. So you're gonna make me. We have to come to a close somehow.
That was it.
No, we gotta have fun with it. We keep going with it. Now we have to have fun with it. Somebody just calling into the episode, and that's what I'm going to end with. Whatever you guys choose and decide, that's it.
Bye.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer's the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beers.
Stay frothy, my friends.